His foreskin, you could like hide a tennis ball in there. He didn't need a condom. He could just pull up his foreskin. Welcome to Complete and Total Nonsense. I am Dres, and I'm joined by Sethery, and here we are for the most important political tier list of all time.
Pretty much. Okay, so I barely know any of these presidents, so I'm gonna.
Do you have their names written down somewhere?
No, but I know this guy is Taft, the Quaker
that
Oats looking guy.
That's Roosevelt, I believe.
Oh yeah, that is.
Oh my God, we've barely started, and you're already forgetting. Oh my God, we are fucked by
let's
any
start with
stretch.
Abe Lincoln, since Abe Lincoln is the most well-known president, arguably.
He's probably close to A tier fuckability, because first off, he's huge. You know, this is a man who like.
So we're saying A. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna say A.
You know because
Abe
you said he's like
Fox.
6 foot what?
He's 6 foot. I can't remember his exact height, but he was really tall to the point of he had to have a special couch made for him that he could lie down on.
You know that he had a large hog.
That's really why he was shot by John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth hated the fact that his cock was so big. And you know, the little freeing the slaves nonsense. So he decided that he was just going to shoot him right in the back of the head to assert dominance. Because little known fact, John Wilkes Booth had the second biggest penis in America at that point.
And but he couldn't be.
He couldn't. He was second to Honest Abe. So he gave Honest Abe an honest hole in the head. Now moving on.
The natural progression is Reagan.
Is Ronald Reagan. You know what? He did a lot of good. He didn't do a lot of good, did he?
No, he did not.
He wasn't Nixon, but he did start the war on drugs, which kind of went nuts. So I'm gonna put him in D for drugs. I agree. And don't fuck this man. He looks like Donald Trump if you sucked all the air out of him.
Yeah, I think 50%.
50% of his body?
50% of the air out of his body.
You know who's S tier president right now, and I'm gonna put it right now? Teddy Roosevelt is that Quaker Oats looking motherfucker. So we're gonna put him on S tier. Because he was all about fitness. You know that man was hung like a horse, and he had the stamina to match. You know my boy had the stamina.
I think this is Henry Howard Taft or whatever the fuck his name is.
William Howard Taft, by the way. Let me see the picture. Taft is a big boy. Taft was big, but
I think Taft is a
solid. You think it was B for big boy? B for big boy. But you know that gut kind of gets in the way, right? B for big boy. I'm willing to say B for big boy. What's fucking like with a president? Yeah. You're bent over the Oval Office desk where Clinton confessed to banging Monica Lewinsky. That's exactly what's going on. That same desk that George Bush announced 9/11 from, you are getting banged on that desk. And speaking of George Bush, let's talk about the Bush boys. No, that's even Bush. That's Clinton. That's Clinton.
I'm an idiot. Bush, F.
But we're putting Bush, F for failure.
And Clinton in F.
Explain your logic on both of them, because clearly Monica Lewinsky thought Bill was at least a B tier.
Okay, I think the problem with Clinton is that he probably has horrible coffee breath. Like, just look at him.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, just look at him, dude.
He looks like he's got Hillary on his breath, and I think that right there puts him into F tier.
Yeah, absolutely. And then George W. Bush, you said, he looks like he smells like mothballs.
A little bit, and he also looks like he'd be very childlike in bed. Yeah, that sounded weird. Yeah, like he has serious, like a daddy kink, and those would both be bottoms. You know that. Like Clinton lives with Hillary, so you know he's a bottom by nature. You know she owns like a red, white, and blue strap on that she just goes to town on old Billy Boy with. You know that for sure. You know Obama. Obama's A tier.
Yeah.
Obama's 100% A tier. A man with that much charisma and class, you know he fucks well. There's a reason he and Michelle have kids. Now, okay, there's an elephant in the room we got to deal with. I'm not going to talk about anything that happened, but on pure fuckability, Donald Trump, I think, is below F tier.
Yeah, I wish there was another. Can I make another tier?
Because it's a tier. I'd rather eat glass.
And then Donald Trump is in I'd rather eat glass. Okay, perfect.
He's in I'd rather eat glass. Yeah, he's no. We gotta find George Washington, and he's right on the bottom. He's second in from the right. George Washington, the man. No, that's not him.
I was like, that doesn't look like George Washington, man.
Yeah, that's someone else. I don't even know who that is. I don't think he's S tier. I think you know what? George Washington was probably in C tier because let's face it, he was too busy. I was gonna say he's middle
ground. I was gonna say that exactly.
Yeah, like he's little. He's very vanilla, and he's too busy establishing America to have good sex.
Yes, agreed.
You can't have good sex with a man who's that busy. Also, was he the one with the wooden dentures? So, like, no blowjob material because he gets splinters in his dick.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah. He crossed the Delaware, but he's not crossing my belt line.
JFK, what do you
think? JFK, I put him in A tier as well. JFK, he was young. He was
I would agree with that.
Young,
he looks
charismatic.
Like he smells nice.
He does. And he looks very trustworthy. Really he looks like, as hard as it would be, he'd be a very compassionate lover. right?
True.
JFK would be
He would ask you if
compassionate
you're
lover.
okay afterwards.
He would. He'd like wrap you up real nice in his like blazer. Then he'd have to explain to Jackie what he was doing, fucking some rando in the White House. Do you think that's why they killed him? I promised myself before we started. I promised myself before we started. I mean, people in high school used to say I was responsible for JFK, but before we started shooting, I promised myself I wasn't gonna make a JFK was killed joke, and I immediately made a JFK was killed joke.
It's okay. I want to know
right.
who the fuck this guy is, though.
Who's that? That
He
is
looks like a vampire, dude. This is
Mr.
Dracula
High Cheeks?
incarnate.
Yeah, I think it's John Tyler. Oh my God, the schnoz. He could not
the
eat your ass because
dude.
his nose would go straight into your taint. No, if someone's
nose-
going to eat my ass, I don't want their nose tickling my taint. I want to focus on the ass eating.
Yeah. His nose could function as another appendage to put inside a hole.
But it's not long enough. It's like sharp.
So you could do a credit card swipe on you.
A credit card swipe right up the asshole.
Let's give him a... I think we're going to go with a D or a C. What do you think?
That's I'd give him D tier. I think much like Reagan, he looks like a man who's very like poof about his sex.
Did you just touch my butt? Yeah.
Yes, I will be doing the fucking here. Thank you very much. I'm very heterosexual. By the way, you know the United States has been around since 1789.
Fuck, that's
That's crazy.
Nuts. Yeah, that's
actually
nuts.
crazy. We got to get Butch number 2, and he's the really happy, dopey looking one, right in the middle of the, right in the middle. He's a really happy, dopey looking one in the second row there. Second row. Nope, one over to the right. There you go. That's George H.W. Bush. And I'm going to put him, I want to put him one above his brother because he also doesn't look like he's good at fucking, but he also looks like he didn't needlessly start a war with Afghanistan.
Wait, his brother? I thought they were father and son. He was the son of him.
Oh, he was the son. Okay.
Oh. Well, good sir, you messed up now, huh?
Well, yes, that's my 1 to your 700 or so fuck-ups on this video alone, so.
We're not going to talk about that. The other Roosevelt, I forget his name. That's really bad. He's the guy who gave the famous... Yeah, FDR.
I don't know if anyone's going to be able to touch Teddy, man.
I don't think
Teddy's
so.
S
I don't
tier.
think
He is
so.
a god-level
Teddy, yeah,
fucker. You don't
he
just
got shot,
orgasm.
and he
and
still
shrugged
gave
that
a speech.
shit off. Yeah, he shrugged that shit off. You know that man knows how to give and take.
And
like,
he could probably just come without rest.
You know the stars on the Star Spangled Banner? Those are just the stars you see after Teddy fucks you hard.
Okay, we need to talk about other presidents. We can't keep musing on Teddy.
Let's talk about Truman, who looks like a penis.
I'm gonna give him a D. I don't trust this guy.
I'm gonna give him a D. D for dickhead. Yep.
D for dick?
D for dickhead. He looks like he's aggressively uncircumcised. His foreskin, you could like hide a tennis ball in there when he wasn't fucking. Like he'd be very shaggy. Like it would like hang down like a robe sleeve, and it would like get tied up. Like he didn't need a condom. He could just pull up his foreskin and tie it into a balloon knot.
Okay. All right. Anyway, continuing on. Obviously, I'd rather eat glass than have sex with Nixon.
Yeah,
He's
no Nixon,
slimy
no
and
Nixon.
disgusting. Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is who? That guy? The one who looks like a really angry preacher?
I'm gonna give him an F,
Dwight
dude.
D. Eisenhower. That's Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Oh,
no,
you can't give Eisenhower an F.
That's like B tier minimum.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
No, I like Ike. He was like...
maybe in his younger years, he would have been cute.
Maybe he was cute. He has a certain cute fuckability about him, right? Like fucking a teddy bear. You know what? He looks like a really bizarre Ken doll.
Kind of like a malformed Ken doll. Yeah, I was gonna say. Fuck, dude, that's rough.
Just slid him down a tier. Oh no. Okay, we got a few more presidents to get through before I go soft.
I think we do Johnson next, and I want to give him a C tier. Actually, you know what? We gotta search up what he looks like when he was young.
We got it, but you know that sounds like a porn name, right?
You know?
Oh my God, the ears. He looks like he could.
Holy, that's like Dumbo shit. Yeah.
Holy crap! I mean, look at the bright side. When he was going down on you, you'd have handles.
So I want to leave him at C.
Who's that right in the middle there? The only one of the few color pictures left that doesn't look like an oil painting. Who's that? Gerald Ford.
Oh.
Who the fuck is Gerald
Didn't
Ford?
everybody hate Gerald Ford?
I would. Look at his face.
Oh, dude.
The jaw on him. The look at that. Oh, he's shirtless. Look at him. Oh my God. I'll forgive the haircut for that jaw. Oh, never mind. B tier.
He knew what he was doing, man.
Oh,
Michigan.
Gerald.
Woo! Oh, Gerald. B tier.
Now, of course, we got to talk about Jimmy Carter, who's got a name that sounds like it came straight out of a Nickelodeon show.
This is Jimmy Carter?
That's Jimmy Carter. Let's go back to Google. Come on, we got to do it at this point. Apparently, he was never young. Oh, he really looks like he was inappropriate towards quite a few children.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No, he looks like he would be part of the Aryan youth, and I really don't.
I was gonna say he kind of looks like a SS officer.
A little bit, and it's making me uncomfortable.
A little bit. I'm gonna give him.
I'm putting him in F tier.
Yeah,
he wasn't
agree.
attractive old. He wasn't attractive young.
No.
Stupid
Now
man.
this man has got a very nice haircut going on.
That's got some fuck energy. Hold on, who is that?
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
Oh, this is him. I think. Eh?
We should like
Franklin
keep this for reference.
Pierce.
Franklin Pierce. You know what? He's got a very kind face. He looks
Yeah.
like what old drawings of Chopin look like. So I'm gonna give him C for Chopin.
Yeah.
It looks like
Okay,
you could like
sure.
grab that hair and just like There's your soundbite for the video. Ah!
Thank you.
What?
Okay. Who the fuck is this guy? This guy
Who's
actually
that guy?
looks demented. Like this looks like an alien.
It's Andrew Jackson.
Holy fuck! Really?
Look at that's Andrew Jackson.
Oh wait, I just noticed this picture of Obama, dude. Fuck! What is this head, dude?
He looks like he gets freaky between the sheets, man. That may have to be an A tier. You know, Andrew Jackson's like, oh yes.
Do you want to give that
He
an
looks
A
like he's
tier?
got 3 balls.
He looks like the fucking alien from American Dad, like Roger, whatever his name is.
He does. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to Roger or something. I'm just like, but look at the other pictures of him. The other pictures of him are even worse.
Yeah, this.
No, that's Sean Penn.
I know.
No, he looks like he's got 3 balls. It hangs like a Triforce there.
I see.
Yeah. We're going to wrap it up with Andrew Jackson in A tier. We'll have to continue this next time. In part 2, we're going to sort the rest of these black and white motherfuckers. Until next time. Mwah.
Goodbye.